Hi, everyone. Come on over. Come round. Come on. I'm Tabatha, and I'm taking over. Martino reached out to me and told me that he needed some help. So I will be spending the next week with you all, and everything will change. I've cancelled all your appointments for the week, and at the end of this, some of you may not have a job. Some of you, your job may be a little better.
Martino likes to have his way or no way, and I think now he's in for it. I don't think he realized what he was getting himself into.
Why don't you give me the grand tour? Show me around the place. I saw this used today. That was on clients today. And this one is no better. Same thing.
I was terrified of her, terrified. It was frightening. We had no idea what was gonna happen.
And whose station is this?
Mine.
It would be called cleaning fluid, my friend.
When Tabatha singled out my station as being filthy, I was pretty embarrassed. I really didn't think it was that bad, but it was bad.
I'm in another one.
Yeah, they don't clean their stations. They don't.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
I know. We have a porter that cleans, and the girls are supposed to clean their stations before they leave.
Look, it's the nails on the floor.
I agree.
I mean, that is disgusting.
When I first saw Tabatha, I thought it'd be different. I thought it would be like, we're gonna get this thing together and blah, blah, blah. Instead, it was like, you're going to boot camp. The wallpaper's stained throughout the whole salon. You can't get it off.
But look at this. I can
Yeah.
scratch it off.
Yeah.
Look, who are the assistants here? If you had a bit of, you know, respect, you'd wipe it off to take care of your salon. And how the hell did it get there in the first place? Colour up the bloody wall. It's bloody disgusting.
But no matter what, it's still bloody there after you scrub it with your nail.
It's unbelievable how filthy this salon is. And I was shocked that Martino and his staff were laughing. It won't be so funny if the state board closed them down. This side and the other small side is it for
That's it.
your retail.
Yeah, it's pitiful, isn't it?
Why?
Well, I'll tell you, last year we did 1.3 million in total sales. Out of that, I think retail sales were 30,000. It's ridiculous.
It's probably less than 3%. The average
10
on the low.
10, right?
No, actually it's 20 now because the retail has started to change. Even if you hit between where you are now at 3, you know, and 12, it would be wow.
Yeah.
Martino's missing out on a huge revenue stream. Selling more products is a great way for Martino to get himself out of debt. Wow. This is your office. My God. I mean, can you seriously find anything in here, though? Look at this.
I know.
This salon is a filthy mess, and he's setting that example for his staff. I want to see you all back here bright and early, first thing in the morning, and I don't accept lateness. Thank you. This place is like the little shop of horrors. It's chaotic, they don't sell retail, and Martino is kissing and licking his clients. If Martino and his staff don't take things more seriously, they're going to get one rude awakening. This morning I met with Martino before the staff meeting. It was time for he and I to get to the bottom of what's going on in his business. Tell me about the finances.
I just pretty much break even. I refinanced my house, and now I owe more than my house is worth, and then also opened up some credit cards on some things. But I also owe my mom $40,000 for the last salon that I had.
Okay, so you owe over $100,000 on your house.
A total altogether is around 300,000 altogether.
What happens if something happens and you need money? I'm assuming your credit is maxed?
Yeah.
This guy is $300,000 in debt. And if he doesn't start managing his money better, he's going to go under. You don't look like you dress too cheaply. How much is that shirt?
Close to $400.
And I did notice a very nice red Corvette out there.
Wanna go for a ride?
It sounds to me like you're living outside of your means. Your house is on the line, and you have nothing put away to cushion you. That's a huge gamble. Martino is completely irresponsible. Instead of putting the revenue that he's making back in his business to pay down his debt, he's spending it on his lavish lifestyle and putting himself further in the hole. Tell me what else is going on in the business.
Well, like the assistants. Now that I have become their friend boss. I don't really know how to switch that to be a little bit more assertive with them.
Do you have a policy manual? Do you have, you know, rules and regulations of your business?
If I wrote a handbook and gave them a handbook, they're gonna laugh in my face.
Martino, this is a business.
I realize that. I'm just
So
telling you that I've made a bet now, a year and a half later.
So you think that, oh, well, I've said it a couple of times.
No, I think that
it's been a year and a half. You know what, it. I'm just gonna leave it. You have to follow it through.
I tell them, and it doesn't change. So you telling me what I already know needs to change.
Through.
Jesus, help me. You can say it over and over and over and over and over and over again, and if it doesn't change, what do?
You need to change you. Martino is the kind of guy that likes everyone to like him. He focuses so much on his staff having a good time and thinking he's a great guy and not about running his business properly. This week, it is my salon. I will do whatever I need to do to run it as a business.
I don't want you to do anything that isn't
I'm
gonna...
not going to do anything detrimental to anyone. I'm going to make this business better.
That's a deal, fine.
Okay?
Okay.
I had a little surprise for the staff. So I brought out some sledgehammers and told them to get started with the demolition. One for Joe. Come on, Joe.
Oh, yeah, this is gonna be great. Tell me what I gotta hit.
One for Josephine.
What are we hitting?
The front desk seems to be the heart of all the problems at Images, so I thought we'd start the renovation there.
Hit it!
All right, Joe. Josephine, come on. Be careful. All right. All the stylists wanted to demolish the salon, but I had a field trip planned. We're going to get on the road.
You're gonna tell us where we're going.
Of course I'm not. I'm just going to tell you it's going to be fun.
When Tabatha told us that, I was a little nervous because I wanted to know, was it Tabatha's fun or was it our fun?
I took Joe, Josephine, and the rest of the staff to a salon in Manhattan so that they could really see what a professional, top-class salon is all about.
Hello. How are you?
Here it is, it's New York City. I'm in a very expensive, exclusive salon. I'm really nervous.
I would like you to meet Aji. This is his salon.
How are you?
And this is Aaron's, Aji's salon director. Aji and his staff are going to teach you some new techniques. Joe, you're going to go with Aaron, and she's going to teach you some things that you desperately need. Thanks, Aaron. We'll see you soon.
Bye-bye.
Okay, come on, follow
How you
me.
doing?
AG does the most amazing dry hair cutting techniques. Dry hair cutting gives you instant gratification.
Do you think it's better to cut hair dry?
It's almost the same. Dry cuts takes a long time because we make straight. But if you're cutting wet same way, you know, you're cutting wet, slowly dry, then you have to work on it.
He's looking at it like it's a sculpture.
I was very, very impressed. I was very impressed. I have goosebumps talking about it. He really is a true artist.
So everything is very wispy and sexy on her
Right,
hair.
right.
I see that. Very much worth their while.
Right, but that's why I charge $350 haircut.
Nice.
Charged $350 for a haircut. That was amazing.
Do you walk your clients to the chairs and all that?
Yes. You guys need to tighten up on your customer service, making sure that they're comfortable. You know, do you serve coffee, cappuccino?
No. Being so new in this field, I know I'm doing something wrong and I need to change to make it to do right.
I like to make sure the client's taken care of
Be happy.
and happy, and that's the goal. So if you want to walk around with me and just
Oh,
say
sure.
hi and see how everyone's doing.
Oh, not a problem.
Okay. No, we're just coming around to see how you guys are all doing.
There's a lot of difference between the staff I see here and the staff at my salon. I see people doing what they're supposed to be doing, and everyone here is dressed the way they should be. It's professional. There's no shouting matches. You doing all right?
Yeah.
Everything's good?
Everything's good.
Pull the hair out.
I had arranged for the colour director of the salon to give the staff a tutorial and show them some new techniques.
I like to use really paper thin foil. If you use something too thick, you're never gonna get that close to the scalp.
Doug, how do you feel about using foil that you wrap your turkey with?
Save that for your leftovers. Don't use it on hair.
Hello? This morning when I arrived at the salon, I sat down with Ralph and his daughters so that I could find out what's really going on in this business. You know, Ralph told me he mortgaged his house. He used his retirement fund so that you girls could have a salon. Ralph, how much are you in the hole for?
I would say about $500,000.
That's a lot of money, $500,000. And if anything goes wrong, this man suffers. Tell me financially where you're at right now within the business.
Right now, financially, we're kind of just breaking even.
Okay.
We're just able to pay our bills, but not really able to pay back the loans yet or anything like that.
What's your retail percentage?
40 to 60%.
Absolutely
I
impossible.
think you're misfiguring that.
But you told, well, that's how you told me to do it.
You don't even know how to do it, do you?
I'm not an accountant. How do I know? I can't be expected to know every number.
What's your retention rate?
I don't know.
How many clients do you do in a week?
I didn't
really
see
don't
it.
know.
What have you done to market yourself? I was gobsmacked. This salon is making no money, yet these girls haven't done anything to market themselves. They're clueless. What time do you open the salon?
10 o'clock.
Okay, and what time do you close?
One night, 8 o'clock, and the rest 6.
From 6 to 9, wasn't busy those hours, so
So
we
you
brought it
decided
back
just
up.
to cut your hours back to not make more money and accommodate more clients.
Well,
I'm really sorry, girls. This makes no bloody sense to me. If you're not here, how the hell do you expect to make money?
Just because the salon itself is closed doesn't mean that we are not still thinking about our business.
Did you think through what being a business owner would be like? Or did you just think that he'd take care of you?
We thought he would have time to teach us what to do, step by
We
step.
didn't think it was going to be cut short.
Right.
But when he gives you his business advice, you tell him that he is old school?
That unfortunately the business has changed.
Business hasn't changed. People need to be held accountable. There should be rules. You shouldn't mix with your staff. What was that?
It's hard because we knew our staff, some of them before we even worked here. We were friends with them before we worked here.
Yes, but now you're their boss. The line is now drawn because the only way that you can get them to do what they need to do to save this business and pay all this debt down is to be leaders and not spoilt brats.
Tabatha had some nerve coming in here calling us spoiled brats when she has no idea what we've been through in our lives.
Go home.
Okay.
I want you to go home, put your feet up, take it easy, and relax. You girls can go and have coffee, and I'm going to speak to your staff.
I am totally done with Tabatha.
After sitting down with Ralph, Tara, and Kristen, I found out that these girls are taking absolutely no responsibility for this salon. I needed to hear the staff's point of view. Obviously, I saw you all at work yesterday, and I was appalled. It doesn't feel like a business. It just felt like a sorority house. So, Liz, why don't you tell me what you think's going on in here?
Honestly, yeah, I think it could be stepped up quite a few notches. Everybody has a tendency of getting comfortable.
That doesn't mean that your customer service and level of professionalism goes to hell.
We have problems finding a good receptionist. We've gone through about 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 receptionists in the
But you
past
have a
3 years.
receptionist right here.
Well,
She's
new.
new. Like 2 weeks.
And how do you think you did yesterday?
I felt like I did the best I could with the circumstances. I could have definitely done better.
You could do a lot better. Clients should be offered beverages.
Did you see me give out 3 waters and a cookie to a little girl?
What would you like me to do, get a medal for you?
I think Tabatha is rude, of course, obviously. I'm sure everybody will see that.
Would you like me to sit there and go, you know, you guys are great and you're all so pretty. You know, maybe you should think about getting Klein a glass of water. I'm not being rude, it's called being direct.
That's what we need. Well, for me, growing as a stylist, I've been babied the whole time. And like when they told me a problem, it wasn't like, Allison, you're doing that wrong, do it right, or you're done.
Well, why? Why don't you listen to your bosses?
Everyone pretty much does what they're supposed to do in here.
Yes, people come in late, which is, you know, completely unprofessional.
Who comes in late? Raise your hand if you're a late person coming to work.
I have before.
In my salon, you come late, you go home. Tara and Kristen need to start implementing rules in this place.
I have a question.
Yes?
What is our cigarette schedule?
Excuse me?
What is our cigarette schedule?
I would assume in a Tabatha salon, you need permission to go to the bathroom.
You don't need a schedule to do that, you need common sense. Here's a smoking schedule for you, F off. What I need to do now is see what you're all made of as hairdressers and see what problems I have to tackle there. So I'd like you to set your stations up. I have some clients coming in for you that you're going to work on.
Oh, God.
Is that a problem?
Nervous.
You probably should be nervous.
That's what I said.
This ship is just sinking. There is no direction, there's no management, and that's what needs to change. Today's really important for Tammy and I because it's time to get down to business and new business, marketing the salon better. My first step today is to make over Tammy. She is the best form of advertising for her business, and her look just doesn't scream success. 50 million colours in the hair doesn't make a great hair colour. More of a toffee caramel colour would look great on your skin tone. Could I get you coffee or tea?
I'm fine, thank you.
Okay. Relax, would you like a magazine?
Oh my gosh, okay. This is really strange.
I have a really successful salon. I take care of my clients, I take care of my business. A leader leads by example. Have you ever thought of getting a receptionist?
I have.
Why don't you have one?
Money.
I know it's an additional payout, I understand that. You need someone that can be your right hand at the desk, greet your clients properly when they walk in the door so that you can generate more business and keep on top of your staff.
Because I'm caught up in the day-to-day, stupid, mundane, taking out the trash and folding towels things and answering the phone. I don't do the things that are important.
Tell me what's up with the manicure area.
We get very few walk-ins.
It's silly if you're not generating any money. It's dead space.
What do you think would be good over there?
A nice little waiting area. Their client could sit over and relax, have a cup of coffee, and then come over to a nice clean station that their stylist brings them to.
That makes sense.
It does, it makes it easier. Just want to take this outside and clean it up.
Kind of don't know what to do with myself sitting in the chair.
Is there any water in this fridge? I found wine and beer literally everywhere. Drinking at work is unacceptable to me. What's up with all the beer in here?
Lots of parties and lots of afternoon drinking and lots of beer for the client and a beer for you and a beer for the client and a beer for you. And by the end of the day, everybody's having a great time.
Except the
Nobody's
client.
making
Except
money.
the client.
I was gonna say, exactly.
Except the client because they've got people that have been drinking all day instead of doing their hair properly.
She's got a diamond in the rough here, but she doesn't know it. Literally, in 5 months, I'm gonna be finding another salon. I can't do it. I can't do it.
Are you embarrassed?
I'm very embarrassed.
Ready to be a boss and be bossy sometimes. That's going to be hard for you. I know it's going to be hard for you.
It is going to be hard for me.
You have to look at it this way. If someone came up and tried to grab your bag and run, would you try and stop them?
Absolutely.
That's what you're doing here. This is your wallet. That's what you have to remember. That's what you have to visualize when you're reprimanding someone. It's not because you're a mean person. It's because it's your livelihood. If you go down the drain, they're not going to.
Right.
They're going to walk out and go and get a job in another salon. What's Tammy going to do?
Yeah.
That's how
I haven't thought of it that way. Thank you.
That's how you have to think of it. So I have one more thing to ask you, because I don't want to ask you out there. Someone told me that people drink here during the day.
They do at the end of the day.
During the day. Do you know that?
I need to be up here more. Everything Tabatha said today was great. Her words of wisdom were incredible. It made me realize how many things there are to learn and to keep up with. I
just wanted to show you your new boss. To show you how hot she looks, so. I think Tammy felt good. And I think she liked her look, and it helped to hopefully express the new Tammy coming out.
I feel like a whole new person. New attitude for a new salon.
Highlights look lovely. Really lovely.
And we
Do you love it?
longer.
Yeah, it looks gorgeous. Your formula worked out great, so
Keep thinking about
think like a hairdresser.
Yes.
What are you doing?
Cutting on my hair off.
Shut up. You're cutting all your hair off? You are? How short?
As short as it'll look good. Yeah.
That's super exciting.
I always think I can grow it out, and I get to about this point, and then I can't stand it anymore. So, yeah, it's just, it's better when it's short. But I will like the hair.
She's in a rock band. The more extreme, the better. It's a challenge.
I'm gonna trim up a little bit. She wants me to trim her bangs. I'm gonna do a couple of her layers.
I'm glad to see the staff are finally improving, but I still have some fine-tuning to do. Are you done?
At this point,
No, you're not. Okay.
Not done.
Let's rock and roll now.
Okay.
Mark's really frightened of cutting people's hair. He's very, very insecure, and that has to change.
Tabatha was showing us a haircut on Mark's client, and I remember what it's like being excited to do hair, and that is what it's about. And I lost it for a while here at the loft, and I got it back.
Clients know when you love what you do.
Can you stay?
Imagine if every client walked out and had a haircut that looks as special as this young lady's in colour, what it would do for your business. By the end of the day, I can't walk because every single client I've given a piece of me because they get my heart, because it's what I love to do. So every client, it's all about them. I feel it. You know, it comes from in here with me. I'm not gonna cry, I'm joking. I'm joking. I love them all, I know. That's a cute little short haircut. That's short.
Thanks, Mom.